Grand Rising, you guys. Today is Friday, October the 9th of 2020, and the time is 6:34 a.m. I just completed my run, and I'm just super out of breath, but I did it, y'all. I'm so proud of myself because since the sun has started rising a little later in the day, I've been running around 7-ish to 7:30-ish and finishing my run around like 8:30 a.m. And it's something about getting up and running before like too many vehicles is out there, just everything. But due to the fact that I am a female, you just got to be cognizant of your surroundings and extremely aware of your surroundings, right? So it just makes no sense to go out there alone and run, with no type of safety or anything. Needless to say, the path that I chose today, by the grace of God, it was extremely well lit. So the path that I normally take when it's lit outside, it is not well lit, and even while it's lit, it's a little sketchy. So. So, needless to say, I know where I came from. I'm not scared of anything. I just, got to be safe rather than sorry, right? So, I ran that mile. And like I said, when I am running, I'm not sure about anyone else. I can only account for myself. And while I was running, I noticed that while the sun is up, I don't sweat as profusely as I sweat while the sun is down. I ran 1.5 miles today just to test out a new route, and I ran 1.5 miles and I'm sweating like I run while the sun is up running 3 miles, which is crazy to me. I don't understand the scientific whatever reasoning behind that, but it could have been the fact that I drank more water last night. I don't know. But I was sweating pretty crazy. I'm still sweating. And as I'm getting down, beginning to come down from the run, I'm beginning to sweat even more. So it's a thumbs up on that. But today's download is what you started, you're about to complete. So I'm not sure if many of you started previous projects or previous collegiate endeavors or previous just anything, previous thoughts that you just didn't bring into fruition, previous business ideas that you, did I say ideas? But ideas with the ER, that's a such word, ideas. Sorry, you guys. But yes. So yeah, whatever you started, you're about to complete. And I say that with the utmost confidence. I really truly believe in you guys, and whenever this video crosses your path, if it resonates with you at the time that it does, just know that what's for you is for you, and not a soul can take that away from you. You just have to put your mind to whatever it is that you are battling with. Like, prime example, I lost I can't focus on the past, but I'm just going to share this really quickly. I lost well over 100 pounds. I lost well over 100 pounds. And I promised myself, I said, I will never get back. I will never put on any of those numbers again, ever. Then life hit me like a ton of bricks, and the pandemic happened. And I'm not blaming anything on the pandemic. I'm going to be very honest, because at first I'm going to just be truly transparent with you guys. I was at first, right? When they shut down the gyms back in March, I stopped working out, and then I was like, no, because the source is within us. I have the tools. And then I was thinking back to when I first enlisted in the military. I was like, we never went to the gym in the military. We never, ever went to the gym in the military. When I was in boot camp, I never went to the gym. We used every single piece of concrete outside to do a push-up, a sit-up, or whatever, but there was never any physical equipment that was needed to get us to the next level. So that's how I know that the tools are in me, period. Even though my late personal trainer, he passed away, and you know, I was going to the gym and everything, but then I just kept hearing it's within you, it's within you. I kept hearing his voice. It's within you, it's within you. So I stopped using the excuse that it's the pandemic, especially when you look at other YouTubers and you notice and you look at these transformations and you see that during the pandemic, they were legitimately losing weight. So there's no justification, and I will be the first one to take complete ownership over my actions and the fact that I gained, I'm a little thickums, but I gained well over, like, completely just went out of control, right? No self-discipline, no anything. So I'm just, every single day, I'm just sharing my testimonies with you guys day by day, and you are going to see me transform through the goodness of this camera. I'm losing it. I'm losing 1 pound at a time, 1 day at a time, and yeah, and just one second at a time. I'm in no rush. Would it be desirable to lose a lot of weight really quickly? Absolutely. But I don't take shortcuts to anything I do. I always only know to take the longer path to get to where it is I wish to be. And I've always been that way. But I am a hard worker, and I am diligent and consistent and disciplined with what I do. So I'm back, y'all. So my goal has always been to have a sculpted body. And I've always wanted that. I've always wanted this chiseled body, but in order for you to have a chiseled body, there is a lot of sacrifice. There's no alcohol. There's like hardly any carbs. I mean, I'm not sure about anybody else, but when I first started losing weight back in 2015, right? Really quickly, and then I'm going to wrap this up. When I first started losing weight back in 2015, I literally stopped eating meat for 105 days. I did not, 15 weeks, 105 days, right? I didn't eat zero meat. And I knew nothing about like the documentary With the Health. And I don't know if that was out then, but I knew nothing about that. I just felt that it was needed for me to not eat meat. I don't know what it was, but I had gotten this clarity that I had never gotten before. I had stopped drinking. I had stopped just doing everything. Like, I had stopped no alcoholic beverages. There was no meat. It was strictly kale, like kale greens. It was sweet potatoes. Like, I would just boil a sweet potato, and it would just be like quinoa. But quinoa, it took me a while to get used to that, but I was eating white rice for a long time. And then my personal trainer kept saying, well, I started reaching plateaus at the gym. And he was like, what are you eating? And I told him. And he said, well, switch the white rice to either quinoa or brown rice. You guys, the moment I switched from white rice to quinoa or brown rice, I promise you that plateau literally, it just expedited my my weight loss process. And I did everything naturally. That's the reason why when I did put back on the weight, it's all in the same areas: my face, my arms, my stomach, and everything. So for a while, people were saying like, oh, there's no way she lost that weight that fast. But I was literally running 2 miles in the morning, doing my workout, HIIT training with my personal trainer. I hired a personal trainer. And then before work, every single evening, I was running another 2 miles. And this was 7 days a week. I really didn't give myself a rest day because I was so diligent and I was so determined to lose the weight. I went from 325 all the way down to 189 is my, 185.4. That was my lowest recorded weight, y'all. As of 2 days ago, I was 249. So you do the math, right? I've already shed my tears, and it's okay. Like, it's okay, but I know where I want to be. I know where I want to be, and you too can do that. Whether it is your joy, whether you want to be happy again, whether you want to be in peace, whether you just want consistency, whether you want to believe in yourself, whether you want to tell yourself that you're beautiful, because you are, whether you want to start writing that book, start that podcast, start that YouTube channel. I've never been scared to speak in front of people. So think by the grace of God, thank you. I've been shy, but I've always had a voice and I just didn't know how to use it. But with that being said, I pray and I hope that you have a phenomenal Friday. I hope that you stay empowered, inspired, encouraged, illuminated, enlightened, and uplifted. And most importantly, I want you to remember that whatever you started, it's about to get completed, because it is so, and so it is. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. Peace and blessings unto you.